Hi folks, I'm Sam Meranto, and I want to explain to you how you can make some changes in your life. Here's an article, Clients Sleep Their Cares Away, 1978 in the Scottsdale Progress, February 1978. Can you believe that? Clients sleep their cares away. Here's an article, November 7th, 1977. 1977, on the second front page, a lady lost 150 pounds. This was before Weight Watchers and everyone else. We're talking almost 40 years ago. I'm in the same office doing the same thing. There's nobody out there that has a record of getting results like we have here, and I give the good Lord above the credit for all the results that we get. Here's how the program works. You fill out the evaluation. You check off what you want to work on, nail biting, smoking, drinking, drugs, alcohol, improve your sex, whatever you want to work on. And then you put your name down and your address and the things you need. You fax them, email them, or use the U.S. mail. You send it to me. Everything's secured. We make up sessions for you on CDs. And then we ship them out to you, and you can get help. I don't care if you live in Ethiopia, China, wherever you live. Now, how does it work? I have a desk here, and I have a drawer. I want to get something out of this drawer. Well, what am I going to do? I can't get anything out unless I open the drawer. So I reach over, and I pull the drawer open, and I take some things out of the drawer. Okay? Well, when I make these sessions for you, it's like this. I tell you to find a place where you can relax. Take a few minutes for yourself. I have you close your eyes. I have you imagine being at a favorite place, a place that you can relate to, whether it's out in the country, by the seashore, wherever you are, wherever you feel comfortable. And I have you just count backwards from 101 in some cases, like 100. Take a deep breath. Fill up the lungs. Let the air out. 99. Fill up the lungs. This helps with breathing. Meditation has been proven to help people with dementia and ward off Alzheimer's disease. Charleston Heston, one of the greatest actors, he played Moses. He had my sessions. He called me on the phone. He even sent me a letter. I can show you the letter. And he said, Sam, I signed a contract to do the Bible in Jerusalem. And here's a guy that had severe problems, couldn't remember his lines. Meditation expands the size of your brain. It helps with dementia. It helps expand your lungs because I ask you to take deep breaths and open the lungs. And as you get older, your mind shrinks, your brain shrinks, your memory starts to leave you. Your lungs shrink on you. And people take all kinds of medicine. And the side effects to some of these medicines, you want to hear them as they tell you on the TV set while they have a guy walking through the stream smiling with his wife, and a little voice says, may cause cancer, may cause suicidal tendencies, skin eruptions. The side effects, man, the side effects to listen to Sam Meranto talk are your memory will be better. You can think yourself young. Hey, folks, I was born November 3rd, 1931. No facelifts, no nothing. You can stay younger longer by visualizing a younger body. Most people worry about being in a wheelchair, getting a scooter, not taking care of themselves, and who's going to take care of me when I can't move, and that will happen. I visualize that I can be 100 and still ride a motorcycle and go out riding horses. And if you visualize that, it can be yours. Now, let me explain how this works, because it's hard for people to understand. People can look at you and say you look sick, and by the end of the day, you'll be looking in the mirror and you'll feel sick because of a stupid suggestion. But you could tell yourself, I don't feel sick. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. It takes 11 positive suggestions to erase a negative suggestion. Einstein said that your imagination is more powerful than knowledge, and just imagine that you're going to stay younger. You're going to look younger. You're going to feel better. You're creative. You can do things, and most people don't do that. They use their great minds to destroy themselves. Folks, I want to give you a sample. Just close your eyes. I want you to start counting from 100 to 1 backwards to yourself. Like this. 100. 99. Deep breath. Start right now. Go ahead to yourself. 100 to 1. While you're counting backwards, while the numbers are getting smaller, you'll feel drowsy. You'll feel sleepy. Your arms will get heavier and heavier. You'll feel so comfortable. You'll feel so tranquil. And what I'm doing is putting your conscious mind to sleep. So you have one brain, two compartments. You got the conscious, which you make decisions with all day long. And then you got the subconscious, is where you store everything in the drawer. And what's in your drawer? It started here in your mother's belly. There's your mother's, that's 40 days. If your mother's stressed, depressed, unhappy, if there's a hard time with the delivery, she's fighting with your father, giving a kid for adoption, you could be born with some serious problems, but I fix them with the will of the good Lord above. I bring people back into the imagination of their mind in their mother's womb, and I reprogram you like putting a new chip in the brain. I'll tell you, I'm so far ahead of myself, folks. I'm still doing things that I did when I was 40 years old. And I was born November 3rd, 1931. God has gifted me into reaching and helping you out there. Now, of course, I have to charge to go through this. I charge in my office $2,900 for a program. I put together a mini program that will help a lot of people. People with severe problems may need the custom program, but I put it out where they can pay me $50 a month. Put $195 down, and it's $995. It's a third of what I normally get. And if you make a one-time contribution to our nonprofit organization, the All Faith Self-Help Center, it's only $495. And you can't even go in the hospital for a day. I went into the hospital to have my heart checked. It was a couple years ago. And it was $33,000, and I didn't even stay overnight. What a ripoff. You talk about the health insurance. Well, if you listen to me, you'll stay healthier longer. You'll smile more. You'll feel happier. Maybe you have a problem biting your nails. Maybe you have a sex problem. Maybe you're overweight. Maybe you're underweight. Maybe you're anorexia, bulimia. I work on all these cases, folks. Download the evaluation. Check off what you want. You don't even have to give me your name, or you don't even have to give me your email. Nobody's going to call you. Nobody's going to bother you. If you want to do it, fill it out. Of course, you have to give me your name then. Send it to me, and I'll ship all these sessions to you. I didn't want to give you a full session on the internet because you might fall asleep. You might have kids in the other room. You need to get these sessions. You need to put them by your bed. You need to fall asleep to them. You need to open up the drawer to your mind. We need to get into your mind, and we've got to make some changes. And God is for real, folks. That's one of the reasons why you're watching me right now. I think it's time that you get the help that you deserve. God bless you all. But download that evaluation. Get going on this program. And if you're ever in Phoenix, Arizona, stop in and see me. I want to meet all you beautiful people. God bless. But download it right now.